Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot, all right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. So the look at the Union Elite, Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell are the guards. Jake Bird and Brandon Harris make up the wings, and then there's Big MP patrolling the middle. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as the player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now Carrington, one with the pick. To the inside, kicks it out to Carrington. Offensive board, and Lund slams it in.
Making the save. One was right place, right time, where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Mitchell, right side, past MP. He makes another one. That's number 4 for him. He's now 4 for 4. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Now Diaz to the middle. Here's MP. Lund with the rebound. Martinez outside. Lund. Pass to Carrington. Here's Lund to the right side. 5 to shoot. Carrington, no good. Union Elite with the ball. Here's MP. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
The feed and the finish. Nice dish by Diaz.
The Attack from SAC trail. Pass to Martinez. Back to Pagan for 3. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now Carrington. Up top, Pagan. And again, the attack from Sack, no good.
You need a better look than that, Jay.
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
Outside, Lund. Carrington for three. MP grabs the miss. And Union Elite with possession. 6-point game. Mitchell's shot is off. They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Lund misses. MP outside. There's the three. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Lund misses. Mitchell left side. MP outside. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
What an advantage that he brings to this offense. Being able to drain that three ball, it really can extend a defense.
And the attack from Sack, call time here. MP really making a difference in this one.
They might not be able to stop him, but they can talk about how to at least slow him down.
And a new group out there getting...
Substitution for Union Elite.
And here's Pagan.
This is my 7-foot center, y'all, just in case y'all wonder.
Returns it to Martinez.
7 foot, all around center.
Pass to Carrington. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
He's 7 foot. We just got that through by interior. I got a lot.
On the wing, it's Martinez.
He only 85.
Pass to Lund.
OVC.
Martinez outside. Outside for Pagan. Martinez. A three-pointer off the mark. Mitchell on the wing. MP. Diaz. Pagan defending. Back to Diaz. Now Harris. For three, it's Mitchell. Lund with the rebound.
He bodied him up and made him alter the trajectory on that shot.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
MP with it. Lund's there. MP with the look. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Lund. And Lund slams it in.
They'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
The deficit will go away quickly if he does.
The cross. I like the way he capped that drive off. A one-hand punch.
And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sac and the Union Elite. Union Elite leading this one. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now MP. with the fadeaway. Add another basket to his impressive total. Now shooting 9 of 12.
Nice bucket, but he should just go straight up with it instead of trying the fadeaway.
Outside, Lund. Carrington for 3. Rebound by Union Elite.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
MP left side. Again, MP missing. And so here it's Sack. They trail by 11. Returns it to Carrington. On target from long range. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
Look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Now Carrington, 9 points in this one. Lund with the pick. From deep. Another miss by Drexel Carrington. On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Lund. MP up top. He's got 22. 5 on the clock. The floater. For 3. Another miss by MP. On offense, here's Sack. It's a 10-point game. They get it back. 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there.
At his height, Lund shots are difficult to contest.
And he sinks the second. And Union Elite has possession. Outside, MP. Right side, Harris. And Harris draws the double. And it's out of bounds. Union Elite able to retain possession here.
The defender went for the ball and tried to make a play on it.
And that was crucial. Could have been quick points if he didn't get his hand on it.
Sinks it from distance.
And at his height, Robert sees the floor so well. Terrific work feeding the open teammate.
Pass to Lund. Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Robert.
He should save the fadeaway for when there's a defender on him next time.
And here's MP on the outside. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
Good decision making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
Martinez outside. Lund, covered by MP. Lund, rebound by Union Elite. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Martinez gets the bucket.
How about the fast play from Martinez? Able to get the shot off before the defense can really react to the possession.
Inside. Bird with the bucket.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Pass to Martinez. Here's Cunningham. Blocked by Bird.
Can you believe this? Tenacity is what I'd say. That's the best way to describe Bird on defense.
Come around.
MP outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Robert. Mitchell. No good there with the triple. Outside Pagan. Top of the key. MP grabs the miss.
Not the best shot selection from them.
Yeah, they know how to look for a better chance than that one.
Here's the break. The kick out to Lund. That three off the mark.
Even without the three ball falling for him, defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left. That wide open.
And let's note, not without challenge. I mean, Robert able to get bumped and still getting where he needed to be to score.
And the attack from Sac call time here. MP really making a difference out here.
Doing lots of damage from deep. The opposition has to play tighter defense on him.
Called by Sac, he'll talk things over.
Substitution for Union Elite. Timeout.
Here's Diaz. MP down low, guarded by Lund. Pass to Diaz. MP. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Carrington for three. MP grabs the miss. Outside Diaz. MP. Outside for Diaz. Three-pointer Bird. No good on the shot. And it's Sac's ball. Pass to Martinez. Pagan returns it to Martinez. Now Lund. And they pick up two.
You thought you knew his game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
Outside for Diaz. And here's MP.
2 minutes.
He clangs that one off the back iron and it falls.
He came out of the locker room on fire. Great second half for him so far.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Mitchell with it. Martinez covering. Harris outside. Kicks it to Mitchell. MP. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Now MP. Bird on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land.
And Bird knows he's got to drain the shot. When he's hitting from there, everything else seems to open up for him too.
Yo. What's wrong?
Outside, Lund with the pitch. And it's Carrington missing the
Hey,
look.
my 7 foot raw as hell,
Nothing
bro.
to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to
I can
dial it
dribble
up
around and everything. You hear me? I took him to red. We won one and we lost one. But we lost because bro log lagged out and his dude was killing his ass.
The 15-footer.
I was holding my man.
MP with the rock. Pass to Harris. Three-pointer. And rebound hauled in by Carrington.
You playing
4-second
2K?
difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah,
I was
count
looking
it.
to see what
As
you
we
was playing.
see more of Carrington, expect his playmaking
I
to
mean, you
get
playing
better with
Mockery, I meant to
experience.
ask you.
And they'll just let the clock run out here.
And you cannot argue with the W there.
And count the bat.
You playing right? You playing right with it? You playing with Randalls?
No.
He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Here's Mecca. So no problem for Union Elite.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game, he's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sac falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again.
Catch up in a second, all right?
MP. Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
You're my client now. I show up for you. Plus, Leon said that if I look out for you, and from Jim, I can't have that.
That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen. I got some news for you. Talk to my guy who knows things. It's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, man. It's great. Hey, listen. Every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock. So do not take your foot off the gas. Remember that, Mr. Carrington. All right, man. I'll see you later.
Hey, Devontae, what's good, bro? What's up, MP? Man, you know, it's crazy. I almost came this close to playing with the High Flyers.
Yeah, I know. You messed up. You know how many easy buckets I could have given you? But I still can't figure out why a guy like you run with a bunch of stuffy dudes like that.
Hey, yo, chill, bro. I'm glad things are going great for y'all, but things are going great for us, too. It was nothing personal, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just saying that you made a mistake. I'll show you out there in a minute, though. Make it real easy for you to understand.
No cap? That's how you feel, bro?
That's how I feel.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove are out on the wings, and it's Liam Callahan holding down the middle. So the look at the Union Elite, Lou Diaz and Mitch Mitchell are the guards. Jake Bird and Brandon Harris make up the wings. And then there's Big MP patrolling the middle. Here's Gove. And it comes off the front of the rim. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Now here's Mills. That's good, and it's Callahan picking up the assist.
And Mills understands when to pick his spots on offense. Nice looking Jay there.
MP with the look, and the dunk by MP.
Showing off his explosive leaping ability.
Must be nice up there.
Oh, he's in rare fight. There, I'd love to bottle that.
Brock with it. Pass to O'Neal. Here's the three. This is that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Brock. 6 to shoot. Shoots it. MP grabs the miss. Union Elite lead. For 3. Fires in the triple.
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
Now here's Mills. Back to Brock. Pass to Gove. From the arc. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of it sorts against MP in this one. Albeit it's in good spirits.
Shit, I'm just grinding my badges right now. Shit.
Can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
You said what? You say?
And it's High Flyers with the ball. A 12-point contest. To the middle. Here's Callahan. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
Callahan putting his strength to the test, and he's got a lot of it.
And it's MP missing. They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounted. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Here's Brock outside. MP grabs the miss. And Diaz looking for his first basket, still in this one. From deep, it's MP. Buries it from three-point range.
And no doubt about it, folks. This is exactly the way they wanted to start the game.
Well, they've been doing it on both ends, converting chances and challenging shooters.
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Here's Callahan, and Harris with the rejection.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confidence walk. And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Now here's Callahan. Can't cash it in from close range. Bird outside. Past MP. Yes, once again, he's an excellent 7 for 8 on the night.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Now here's Callahan. Brock outside. Pass to Callahan. No basket with that shot. He's having trouble finding the range. 1 for 5 so far. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Outside O'Neal. Looking to end the drought. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. Whistle on MP. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. They've built on a very nice lead.
And no signs of slowing down either, as far as I can tell.
MP, no good. Now here's O'Neal. Tight defense on him. Brock outside. Now Casey, the layup missed. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Pass over to Casey. Brock outside. When he gets it back. Back to Mills. Brock up top. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game.
2 minutes remaining.
To the inside. MP with the block. And that one's out of bounds. The High Flyers will retain possession here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Brock. 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Go. It's Callahan. MP with the block. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the
7
success
footer
they've had.
moving like this.
Feeling it tonight.
They're not gonna be
Most
ready for me
everything
in the
fall
party,
in.
bro.
Just looking to get anything going
Just
offensively.
wait.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
I said once I get this 7 footer maxed up, they're not gonna be ready for me in the
Yeah,
party.
you know, it might be a symptom of being a younger
Like
player.
I'll
They got a
snap,
little
bro.
overexcited about that look.
Now MP. 19-point lead, which is the biggest
Telling
of the
you what,
game. And the
got
shot
my
goes
badges
in.
and shit.
Good team play there. Sets him up nice.
Watch. this build up. I already got my dribbles together, which ones I'm gonna do.
Callahan. Gov. And Gov with another miss.
And he cannot wait.
Put my right carburetor on.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries.
Bird on the wing. Back to MP. And they double up MP. This is off the left iron. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Mills. Up top, it's O'Neal. Brock outside. Shoots over Mitchell. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming.
Second team foul.
It goes on Mitch Mitchell. And he can't get the first one. Second free throw. No good. MP with the block. Mills with the steal. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. It's Union Elite opening a huge gap, and we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. All right, everyone, thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now MP, a special move before the shot.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Pass to Mills. Brock. Now Gov. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
They were looking for him on that possession. Beyond the arc, finds some space.
Here's MP. Count the basket and a foul. One free throw coming his way.
At the line for Union Elite, MP for 1.
Now Brock. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Mills. Diaz covering. Brock outside. Just 5 on the clock. Gov, no good. Screen by MP. Three-pointer Bird. On target from long range.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Brock outside. Back to Mills. Off target from outside. And so Union Elite has it here. And MP gets it to go.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Pass to Callahan. To end the run. The High Flyers with another miss.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head-scratchers. He's out there playing like he does a game of horse.
Inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Misses the 3. Now the High Flyers with it.
Yo, Aaron, I'm still going. I just left the party on accident.
Now here's Brock. Still getting warmed up offensively. No bucket.
You think I'm unbanned by now?
From him. Fires for 3. MP grabs the miss. Mitchell on the wing. Pass MP. Outside Diaz. Mitchell. Over Brock. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
Mitchell under control nicely for the basket.
Each trip down is becoming more and more important.
Yeah, for sure. They need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
It's Callahan. O'Neal launches it.
Wait, did you ask me if I saw Green's account?
Missing.
And they're
Yeah, I do. Why?
bucket. They can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense.
Comes up with the deuce.
Bro?
And it's High Flyers with the ball. And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the high flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch.
Now MP, he's got 31. Fades away. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Here's the High Flyers. They are desperate for a score. Here to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised?